The stage is set for another thrilling chapter in rugby's greatest rivalry, but as the Springboks prepare to take on the All Blacks in the opening test of the series, one of South Africa's biggest stars will be watching from the sidelines. Siya Kolisi, the inspirational captain who has led the Springboks through some of the most memorable moments in modern rugby, has been ruled out of the first clash due to a hamstring injury. While the news will undoubtedly disappoint South African supporters, it has also opened the door for a fresh opportunity and sparked major discussion about how Rassie Erasmus plans to approach one of the biggest matches of the year. The Springboks coaching staff delayed the announcement of their team longer than expected, hoping to give Kolisi every possible chance to prove his fitness. Throughout the week, there was optimism that the captain could recover in time. According to Erasmus, Kolisi trained well and showed encouraging signs, but with 4 massive tests against New Zealand still ahead, the decision was made to take a cautious approach rather than risk a more serious setback. It is a decision that reflects the long-term thinking that has become a hallmark of the Springboks under Erasmus. Rather than focusing only on one match, the coaching team is looking at the bigger picture and ensuring that key players remain available for the entire series. In Kolisi's absence, the responsibility of leading the team falls to one of the most respected players in world rugby, Pieter-Steph du Toit. The experienced flanker will captain the Springboks and, in doing so, adds another important milestone to an already remarkable career. This match will mark his 99th Test appearance for South Africa, putting him on the verge of joining an exclusive group of Springbok centurions. Known for his relentless work rate, physicality, and leadership qualities, Du Toit is the kind of player who leads through actions rather than words. His influence around the field is immense, and many supporters will feel confident knowing he is guiding the team into such an important encounter. Replacing Kolisi in the starting lineup is Paul de Villiers, a player who only recently made his Test debut but has already shown enough promise to earn the trust of the coaching staff. This will be his first match against the All Blacks, and it represents the biggest challenge of his young international career. Facing New Zealand is never easy, especially in a rivalry where every tackle, every breakdown, and every decision can have a major impact on the outcome. However, the Springboks believe that de Villiers is ready for the challenge. His selection highlights the incredible depth South Africa has developed in recent years, allowing the team to remain competitive even when experienced stars are unavailable. Alongside Du Toit and number 8 Jasper Wiese, he completes a powerful back row that combines physicality, energy, and aggression. While the focus will naturally be on the captaincy change, there is another major storyline surrounding this Springbok side. Veteran center Damian de Allende is set to reach a remarkable milestone by earning his 100th Test cap for South Africa. Reaching a century of international appearances is an achievement reserved for only the very best players, and it is a testament to de Allende's consistency, durability, and commitment over many years. Since making his debut, he has become one of the most reliable performers in Springbok rugby, forming partnerships with countless teammates while maintaining exceptionally high standards. Erasmus spoke warmly about the achievement, describing de Allende as a true team player and a dedicated servant of the game. Yet despite the significance of the occasion, those who know de Allende best understand that his primary focus remains on helping the team secure victory rather than celebrating personal accomplishments. In midfield, de Allende once again partners Jesse Kriel, creating a combination that has become familiar to Springbok supporters. Their understanding, defensive organization, and experience provide stability in one of the most important areas of the field. Outside them, the backline features several exciting attacking threats capable of changing a game in an instant. At fullback, Damian Willemse brings versatility and creativity, while the wings are occupied by 2 of the most dangerous finishers in world rugby, Cheslin Kolbe and Kurt Lee Arendse. Both players possess exceptional speed, footwork, and the ability to produce moments of brilliance when opportunities arise. Their presence ensures that the Springboks remain a constant attacking threat, even against one of the strongest defensive teams in international rugby. One of the most closely watched selection decisions involved the fly-half position. Over the past few years, South Africa has enjoyed the luxury of having multiple high-quality options capable of guiding the team. For this match, Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu gets the nod in the number 10 jersey, with Grant Williams selected at scrum half. The choice signals confidence in Feinberg-Mngomezulu's ability to control the game and execute the tactical plan prepared by the coaching staff. His combination with Williams offers a blend of creativity, speed, and unpredictability that could prove crucial against the All Blacks. On the bench, experienced options such as Manye Libbok and Cobus Reinach provide additional playmaking depth and ensure that the Springboks can adjust their approach if required later in the contest. Up front, the Springboks have selected a pack built to compete physically from the very first whistle. Oxench, Malcolm Marx, and Wilco Louw form a formidable front row capable of applying pressure in both the scrum and open play. Behind them, Eben Etzebeth returns after successfully completing 80 minutes against Argentina and is considered fit enough to start. The towering lock will partner Ruan Norch, creating a second-row combination packed with experience, leadership, and line-out expertise. The return of Etzebeth is particularly significant because of the influence he brings beyond his physical presence. His intensity, competitiveness, and ability to inspire teammates have made him one of the most respected figures in international rugby. For South African supporters, seeing Etzebeth back in the starting lineup provides an additional boost ahead of such a crucial fixture. Another fascinating aspect of the team selection is the makeup of the replacements bench. The Springboks have become famous for their tactical use of substitutes, often referred to as the bomb squad. This approach has been a major part of South Africa's success over recent years, allowing fresh forwards to enter the match and maintain intensity throughout the full 80 minutes. This time, however, the bench offers an interesting balance. The inclusion of Andre Esterhuizen, who can play both in the midfield and among the forwards, gives the coaching staff greater flexibility than usual. Combined with players such as Jan-Hendrik Wessels, Gerhard Steenkamp, Zachary Porthen, Cobus Wies, and Marco van Staden, the Springboks have assembled a group capable of making a significant impact when called upon. It effectively allows South Africa to combine elements of different bench strategies while retaining the adaptability needed for a match of this magnitude. Throughout the week, Erasmus has emphasized that team selection is not simply about choosing the best individual players. Instead, it is about selecting combinations that fit the challenge presented by a particular opponent. The All Blacks remain one of the most dangerous teams in world rugby, with a history of rising to the occasion when facing South Africa. Every encounter between these two nations carries enormous significance, and the margins are often incredibly small. That reality has shaped the Springboks' preparation, with careful attention given to player workloads, injury management, and tactical planning. The coaching staff believes the current squad provides the right balance of experience, form, and versatility to compete successfully against New Zealand. As kickoff approaches, anticipation continues to build among rugby fans around the world. The absence of Siya Kolisi may have changed part of the storyline, but it has not diminished the excitement surrounding the contest. Instead, it has created new questions. How will Paul de Villiers perform in the biggest test of his career so far? Can Pieter-Steph du Toit inspire the team as captain on the occasion of his 99th cap? Will Damien de Allende celebrate his 100th test appearance with a memorable victory? And can Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu seize the opportunity to establish himself as the first-choice fly-half in one of rugby's most competitive positions? These questions will soon be answered on the field. What is certain is that another intense chapter of the Springboks versus All Blacks rivalry is about to begin. With world-class talent on both sides, proud histories behind them, and enormous expectations from supporters. The opening test promises to deliver drama, physicality, and unforgettable moments. For South Africa, the challenge is clear. Overcome the absence of their captain, trust the depth that has been built over recent years, and make a strong statement against one of their greatest rivals. The countdown is over, the teams are ready, and the rugby world is watching.